Gentleman's office is next door, just around the next muse along.
Mr. Houston?
Yes.
Robert Clayman from Lusso. We had...
Robert Clayman from who?
From Lusso. We had some...
Loose women?
Lusso, the magazine.
Oh, the magazine!
We had...
Oh, the magazine! Oh, God, was that today?
It was now.
It's now?
I'm Robert.
No, I'm Robert.
Is cycling your main form of exercise?
Yes. I am very keen on cycling, especially inspired by the visit of the Tour de France in 2014. But I've got some other sports under my belt. Do a fair bit of swimming. I'm actually planning a charity swim of the River Churn in the Cotswolds, 16 miles long. I'm planning to swim a good mile and a half of it. The mile and a half that goes through my house in Cirencester.
Brilliant. And I understand from reading Debrett's that you're a keen horse rider as well.
That's right. I've recently joined the Cotswold Hunt. It's perfectly legal. All the foxes are imported from Argentina. Yes, I know that some of the protesters will say that it's purely for my own pleasure, but actually the Cotswold Hunt is a really good way of keeping in touch with the other members of the cabinet. Like a lot of MPs' work, it's unseen and underappreciated by the public, but it actually does an awful lot of good.
Mm. And who are some of your favourite cyclists?
Tricky question. I'd have to say Bradley Wiggins, Chris Hoy, and Andrew Mitchell. Yeah, all of them winners. Well, apart from Andrew. Poor chap. He really doesn't get the credit he deserves for making cycling popular among the plebs. Oh, yeah, I'm getting clover, grass clippings. I think that's squirrel shit, but you can't do anything about that. Yeah.
Would you consider yourself
just a second, it's a crucial moment. Okay, you go.
Would you consider yourself more a town or a country kind of person?
Well, I used to be both, till we sold the flat in town. But I'm a great believer in Mother Nature. I know I'm way ahead of the curve on this, but I'm of the firm opinion that the future of the planet is important, and that's why I keep bees. Because like it or not, Robert, bees are dying every day. I think it was Bono who said, "Every time you click your finger, a bee dies." Yeah.
Mm. You are rumoured to be taking legal action against the producers of the West End play The Duck House, which, as you know, is a satire about the expenses scandal. Is there any truth to those rumours?
I'm very pleased you bring that up, Robert. Yes, I'm very concerned about the publicity surrounding this so-called play. I've decided the best way to put an end to that publicity is to launch a libel action. In fact, I'm currently consulting my lawyers, McAlpine, Archer and Berlusconi. I hope you understand that I can't comment any further. Other than to say, no one likes jokes being made at their expense. And, I think I'm a great believer in freedom of speech, and I think it would be better for, the whole reputation of democracy if this play was banned. And you've got to understand, I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm doing it on behalf of all the MPs who were ridiculed during the expenses scandal. For example, Tory MP Douglas Hogg was put through the ringer for claiming £2,000 for someone to clean his moat. Now, would the public honestly prefer that he had a dirty moat?
As an MP, you're obviously a very busy man. What do you do to unwind?
I am a very busy man. In fact, I've just got back from a fact-finding mission to Fiji.
Fiji? And what did you find out?
It's got lovely beaches. But there was a broad agreement amongst all of us in the G20 that we ought to do more about our carbon footprint, and not fly to Fiji quite so often. But, one of my hobbies or guilty pleasures, you might say, is philanthropy. It's not something I like to talk about because you can get accused of blowing your own trumpet, but, I do an awful lot for charity, and when I can find space in my diary, even more for good causes. Hello? Can I help?
Robert Clayman, Lusso magazine. We were...
Oh, the interview! We just did an interview. That's right. No, I remember now.
We did.
Look, I'm sorry, I've got a meeting, so...
who with?
My accountant.
All right, where is it?
Parkhurst. So I've got to go. If you could make yourself scarce, that'll be...
Yeah, one question.
Yeah.
You were saying when we were talking downstairs, you were saying that you're no longer in London, but this is yours, right? This is your place.
This belongs to a friend. Yeah. Come on.
Right. Okay. All right.
Well,
it's been
an
great.
absolute pleasure. And we got off to a bad start, didn't we? But we got there in the end. Yeah. And congratulations on making the panel of Loose Women. Yeah. Lusso magazine. Sorry. Yes. Absolutely.